you've dealt with the death threats. I never knew it was that serious.
And it's never that deep.
Yeah.
Because that man don't know you. Okay, these celebrities that y'all be fighting for, they don't know you.
Hey y'all, welcome back to Listen to Black Women. I'm L'Oreal, and today we have some women on the panel, okay, that definitely have a lot to say. Jessie Wu is here with us. We got our girl Tori Hart in here, Danielle Young, and Claudia Jordan. So now when you're confronted about things that you say online, have you ever been?
Yes, but I just think you shouldn't be evil about the person. Like if you ain't feeling it, you can easily just be like, all right, not my thing, or maybe just share it in your friend circle. But I don't think you should say evil things in the comments about the person.
Because I don't want nobody saying anything evil about me. So I try to just, how I want to feel, I try to reciprocate that.
Has that ever made you lose a job though? Saying something online to the point where they were like, listen, we can't give you this opportunity because you were arguing with so-and-so.
I lost an endorsement deal, and I actually had to have take legal action against them. Actually, they hired me to market to Black people, and I won't say who it is because I can't, but we can talk later.
They're gonna sue your ass again.
No, I sued them.
Oh.
And I won. I'm 3-0. Yes, I don't lose lawsuits.
Period. Me neither.
Never have I ever. Anyways, this company had brought me on to market to Black people. Then had the audacity to be angry with me
I love that.
when I'm making positive statements about the Black community in defense with all the Black Lives Matter and all the police brutality going on. Found out one of the people in the company was a major Trumper and didn't like what I had to say, so dropped me. So I was like, wow, so I'm good enough to get Black people to buy your product, but I can't defend my people against unlawful killings of unarmed Black people. Out of here with that. Run me my money, and I'm gonna keep saying what I said, but not with your company, with another one. Yeah. How about that? Yeah. So I did lose one, but I made it on the back end.
Yeah, I was gonna say you got it back.
Yeah, period.
You probably got more back, right?
Okay.
You know.
If somebody keep a job, it's gonna be Claudia.
It's gonna be Claudia Keep a Job Jordan. I wanted to say, because this was years ago, that I was at this event, and it was a Love and Hip Hop event. They had us media folks lining up so that we could ask questions towards the cast. This young man was in front of me, and he said his name, and he said that he was from an African-American site that we were all aware of, very gossipy. And as soon as he said the name, K. Michelle snapped.
I remember that.
And basically she called him to task and was like, you are this to the community, you're doing this with your stories. And honestly, standing there in the moment, I was like, wow, we do have a responsibility to our people, you know, as people that are in the media, but then also as consumers, there's like some sort of gratification that these people are getting whenever they go to comment, and they feel like the jab is probably helping them feel better about themselves.
Because they're miserable.
And you're not thinking about the idea that the internet could be more than that to that person. They could delete themselves.
Literally. Somebody not only deleting themselves, but somebody losing jobs, like how we were just talking about. People lose jobs behind opinions because opinions are communicated as facts.
Yeah.
You're using like talking points from the comment section.
The world of journalism has changed.
Yeah.
I'm also journalism major and all that. I worked
Shout out to the journalism
Yes.
majors.
Lord.
I worked at a newspaper in Rhode Island. It was called the Providence American newspaper, the only Black-owned and operated newspaper. And I will never forget what my editor said when I first got hired. He said, if we can't prove it, we cannot print it.
Period.
Now it's whoever gets it first and gets the most clicks. They don't care about being held liable because not enough people are filing lawsuits against these people that are putting out slanderous comments. And I just had to serve someone the other day about throwing me into some scandal that I had nothing to do with. What's the motivation to stop if you never go after them? I think we should start taking a stand.
Like Cardi B
But sometimes you're
and
pushed.
Tasha K.
That's who I served.
Oh,
Well,
everybody's serving
Well,
Tasha.
damn.
Yes, I did.
She needs to
I was like, excuse me, I missed that part.
How many lawsuits is that?
Well, let's discuss it. So I will talk about it. So we're cool. We're not friends. She made that very clear. But she had a panel. She wasn't in this panel, but she allowed someone on her show to say that I was involved in the Diddy case, that I was a sex worker, that he was inside of me, and I was discarded. And that's the reason why I report on the story. I report on the story like the rest of us do because I report on trending topics. So although she didn't say this, she placed it on her platform. She has a very large following. So it's very reckless. No one ever once called to say, hey, can I get a statement like a journalist would?
Yeah.
Did you do this? Do you have something to say? No one did that. I think we have to be more protective of the truth.
That's what I was gonna say. I had an issue with that because the other day they were pressing me to talk about the Diddy situation as soon as the house was raided. And I was like, I don't know what's going on. Right. What is the charges? Like, what's going on? They're like, tell us your thoughts, tell us your thoughts. They just pushing you out to say things. And sometimes we might say some things we're not even meaning because you're just speaking out on something you know nothing about. Like, she's adding you into a story. I didn't see your name anywhere. I saw the Jade, the girl Jade I saw in Miami, and I saw 50's baby mom, but I didn't see your name.
It's because they found a picture of us backstage at the BET Awards when I was a presenter, he was a performer. We took a picture together backstage.
You know how many people got a picture with Diddy?
I know, but I had my hand on his face and he was like this. So they're like, oh, she didn't say that this picture. They used to be f***ing. I am too lazy to be this that y'all want me to be.
Oh, she said
I am too lazy.
A lazy hoe.
I am. I like to watch CNN documentaries and 90 Day Fiancé. Y'all got me f***ing everyone I took a picture with.
So you have to have tough skin. We've learned that you have to have very tough skin. And I know there's been times where the skin gets punctured, right? I had a situation. At first, I'm like, I've been viral before. I've been in issues before online. And you know, people are gonna say their stuff. I never got to the point where there was death threats or people threatening my family, and that's what happened in this instance. You know, everybody's sending it to me like, Whoopi Goldberg is saying you need to get fired because you're a bully, and this, is that, and the third over something that I didn't even say. People were underneath my comments telling me they hope I get raped, they hope I get stabbed, they want me to get shot, they hope my mother gets shot, they're gonna shoot me. This was over them thinking I called Michael B. Jordan corny. Lord. And I'm not gonna lie, I have tough skin, but that got to me. Like, I think what really got to me, because like I'm really close to my uncle, he passed away. They done scrolled down to a picture of my dead uncle and said, good, I'm glad he's dead, you're next. Dominique the Diva, my girl, she came out and was like, it was me, and you know, F you, Michael B. Jordan. And she went on the news and said this, right? And they were like, oh, she said it?
Never mind.
F you, L'Oreal. No, it was still smoke for me.
Oh.
It was still smoke for me.
Yeah, they still blame me.
And I'm not gonna lie, that took a toll on me. And I thought about like, do I wanna do this?
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I didn't even say this.
Right.
Now, it's one thing if I said it, that's a whole nother thing. But like, when you're going through and you don't know it, it's a little scary. And I know you've dealt with the death threats. I never knew it was that serious.
And it's never that deep.
Yeah.
Because that man don't know you. Okay, these celebrities that y'all be fighting for, they don't know you.
But look at the hypocrisy, right? They're mad at her for saying someone was corny in high school that she didn't even say, and then proceed to say things 1,000 times worse than what she said.
10,000 times worse.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That doesn't even make sense. And you didn't even say it, and no one has ever said, hey, our bad, we went back and heard the audio. You didn't say it, it was, and your friend also.
Oh no, people came up to me and was like, oh, you know,
But
my fault. But the disrespect was way louder than the apology. I didn't even, one of my homeboys reached out to me like, oh, Michael said his bad, yo. It was an article he read, he thought you said it. But you went on all these other publications. Not only that, I have a nationally syndicated morning show. Yeah. Come have a seat and talk about it. You know, the thing that hurts from it, and this is why now I watch what I do, because I was defending him a lot. Think about all the people that were saying many things about this man. And I would always be like, nah, da-da-da-da-da. Yeah. Oh, I don't be defending people like that no more.
It's really crazy. I feel like the internet has created a hate train that is just never gonna come off the tracks.
No.
So when do you cut it off, right? Say social media is too much. Say it's getting to you mentally. Do you take breaks? Have you ever
them
put
apps
it
all the time.
You delete the app.
block
You
all the time.
go as far as taking the app
I take it off
phone.
because my muscle memory will go to it and everything, and I don't even care. And I'll be like, oh my God, why am I on this? So I delete them apps all the time. I just try my best to stay off as much as I can.
I think what I do is like I log in, I post whatever I gotta post,
And
I
be
leave.
out.
Yeah.
I had to learn this lesson recently. What I do appreciate about this 24-hour news cycle, everything that I thought was like, oh my God, it's so humiliating.
Right.
By the next day, they're mad at you. Then they're mad at you the next day.
They be on to the
It's off
next.
me. Now
Right.
it's onto somebody else,
It's like
right?
another black woman to be mad about.
Yeah.
But they don't like black women that speak. Remember how much they loved Amber Rose when she was quiet?
Oh,
and soon as we got talking, they hated her. So why do they like us when we're just like quiet and pretty and they like your outfit, right? But the minute you say something, they don't like you anymore because you have an opinion.
Yeah, because you're not supposed to. You're a woman. And then on top of that, You a
Black woman.
I identify, I'm not identifying as a woman anymore. I'm just identifying as a voice. How about that?
Well, then you can't be here because this is Listen to Black Women, and that's what we're here to be. Okay. We're gonna get out of here. I wanna thank y'all so much for opening up, sharing your experiences, because we know that a lot of people are going through things that we go through, and maybe their skin don't feel so tough sometimes. And it feels good to know that there's other women, Black women especially like yourself, that go through things, and to know you're gonna get through whatever you're going through. Because like you said, it's always, at the end of the day, what she say? The day gonna end, okay? At the end of the day gonna end. Thank you for watching Listen to Black Women.